Welcome back to our data science series. In this essential second module, we will be diving deep into data analysis with Pandas, focusing specifically on mastering the DataFrame. The Pandas library is the single most important tool in Python for anyone working with structured data, making it the industry standard. In this lesson, you will learn how to load your data, inspect it, clean it, and perform fundamental manipulations. So, what is Pandas? At its core, the Pandas library introduces a crucial data structure called the DataFrame. Think of the DataFrame as a powerful, flexible, and efficient way to represent the familiar structure of a spreadsheet or a SQL table directly within Python. It organizes data into labeled rows and columns, making it incredibly intuitive to work with names, ages, and cities, as you can see in our example table here. Our first operational step is step 1, importing your data. To begin, every data scientist uses the common alias, so you must type import pandas as PD. The most frequent way to bring external data into your pandas environment is by using the pd_read_csv function. This command efficiently loads data from a comma-separated values, or CSV file, directly into a DataFrame object, which we typically name DF. After loading your data, your very first move should be inspection 1, a quick look. This is essential to ensure the data loaded correctly and to get an initial feel for its structure. You can use the .head method, which shows you the top rows of the data frame, and the complementary .tail method, which shows you the bottom rows. Both are useful for quickly spotting issues like incorrect headers or unexpected values at the beginning or end of your file. Next, we move to inspection 2, the data profile. To get a comprehensive view of your data frame, you'll use two critical methods. The .info method provides a summary of the entire data frame, including the data types of each column and, most importantly, the non-null count. This immediately tells you which columns have missing values. Additionally, the .shape attribute provides a simple tuple showing the total number of rows and columns in your dataset. Once you know your data types, you'll want to run a statistical summary using the .describe method. This is a powerful, one-line way to generate descriptive statistics. Be aware, however, that .describe is only for numerical columns, providing essential metrics like the count, mean, minimum, maximum, and percentile values, giving you a fast overview of the distribution and range of your quantitative data. A critical part of data preparation is data cleaning, handling missing values. The visual here shows the two primary methods for dealing with those NaN or not a numbered values. You can simply use df.dropna to drop rows containing any missing data, which is simple but can lose you valuable information. Alternatively, you can use df.fillna value to fill values by replacing the missing data with a sensible value, such as the column's mean or mode, to preserve your rows. Once your data is clean, you can perform manipulation, grouping and aggregation. This technique is the cornerstone of business intelligence. The df.groupby column name method lets you split the data into groups based on a categorical column, for example, grouping by region. You can then perform an aggregate function, such as summing the quantity for each group, to extract key summary insights. To solidify what you've learned in this session, here are your next steps, data challenge to practice your new skills. First, find a real-world CSV file to download and load it into a Pandas data frame. Second, run .info and .describe to properly inspect the structure and statistics of your new data. And finally, practice grouping the data by one category and performing an aggregation to create a meaningful summary table. That concludes our deep dive into data analysis with the Pandas data frame. You now have the fundamental skills to load, inspect, clean, and summarize any structured data set. If you found this lesson helpful and are ready to continue your data science journey, please remember to follow and subscribe for more coding insights and tips. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode.